After the First Coalition War, Ellysia had their pride wounded greatly, and wanted to expand to compensate for lost land, and to their south they thought was a prime target. The Simulami Empire was not well established yet, as they were coming from Rathnir. Therefore, they were undergeared and lacked manpower, as the colonies had yet to grow. However, they made up for that in skill. The Simulami vassals of Draconia had set up a colony quite close to the main Simulami colony, and now the Elysian Empire claimed this colony. Simulami saw that they had no rightful claim there, and they refused the ultimatum set out. Ellysia soon realized that the more time that passed, the more warriors would arrive from the homeland of Simulami, so they quickly tried to gain allies. Unfortunately, since they had recently fought in the Coalition War, nobody wanted to aid them. They then turned to the UNE, who came up with a solution. Simulami would give up some mountains and Ellysia would retract their claims. Simulami refused this, as they were not going to fold for Ellysia, and therefore war was declared. As the Simulami Empire had little knowledge of these lands, they sent out scouting parties to their north, trying to find the Elysian cities. 5 members of the Empire were set out: Blazing, a captain; Zeno, maestro; the Emperor of Simulami; Jimmiish and Acheron, who were knights; and Grian Layla Arkla, a famed elvish warrior maiden who had been in the Empire for a while. After finding Turnsby, Zeno and Grian returned home to gear up. As the Simulami Empire was greatly undergeared, they needed to set up an enchantment table and get some potions. Thankfully, they were able to gain potions and some low-tier enchantments, mainly Prot 1, 2, and 3, being very undergeared compared to the Turnsbians, who, according to reports, had enchanted netherite armor. The Simulami soldiers would need to rely on skill and speed and the element of surprise. Zeno and Grian traveled to Turnsby, and upon arriving saw Emmerman, the mayor of the town, standing in his netherite armor. Wasting no time, the 2 Simulami soldiers jumped him and killed him swiftly. After killing him, they went back to the town, but upon coming there, they saw a guard patrol hastily approaching. And not just any guard patrol, it was led by Ephnis, the top commander of the Elysian army, in full Prot 4 diamond, and he led 2 more guards with him. Using a combination of potions, ranged weapons, and better communication, Zeno and Greenskin managed to take them down after heavy fighting. After the first raid, Thas, the leader of Ellysia, realized the futility of a war against the Simulami Empire, and offered peace with the terms that all gear would be returned, and Ellysia would retract its claims. Simulami refused, knowing they now had the upper hand, and instead demanded they gain a small range of mountains to the west of their colonies. After some negotiating, the Simulami Empire finally got their wish, and Ellysia was dealt yet another blow. Just a few weeks later, they would fall to the Second Coalition. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. It's free and really helps out the channel. Thank you. Peace out and goodbye.